Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the luckystars community. Cat Star here with your love reading for the week of September 25th through October 1st. What? Is that right? Let me check that again. Sorry. October 1st. Yes, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to my amazing channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Also, if you are a channel member, be on the lookout. There will be a new message coming up shortly after or before this reading. It just depends on where it comes up and how it uploads quickly or not. So be on the lookout for that if you're a member. If you're not a member, what are you waiting for? There are 3 different levels, lots of different perks, extra videos, behind the scenes, kind of pictures, images, polls, that kind of thing, depending on the level that you're on. So check it out and jump on in. We would love to have you. All right, let's go ahead and see. So much talking, I wasn't even paying attention to the shuffling. Let's see. Let's get one more shuffle and we'll jump right on in. See what needs to come through for love. Ooh, just like that. Girl with the snake right off the bat. Girl with the snake. Let's see what else. Partying. Partying's been coming up a lot for your guys' love readings here. And even shorts. And sunglasses. Okay. Those are the 3. We're going to get one of these unless Spirit has a different idea. There we go. And we're going to get a message or 2 to close the reading. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wow, we got a lot. So these are just going to be, we had jumping cards too. Man, you have so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these aren't going to, we're just going to go through these quickly at the end, show them, and yeah, there might not be a whole lot of going into them because that's a lot, okay? A lot. So somebody has a lot to say, okay? Your first card out is Girl with a Snake. Charmed or used, enable boundaries, okay? So when you think about a snake charmer, that's kind of the energy coming out here, right? A snake charmer. A snake charmer is somebody who, you know, kind of plays that instrument and the snake is charmed. This energy is somebody who I'm just going to have to give you what I get here, Aquarius. It's like somebody who is unbothered but wants you to think that they're bothered by something, okay? They're very charming. Now, girl with the snake is what this says. It's non-gender specific, male, female, but it's somebody who is appearing to be unbothered. This could even be you, but wants you, or vice versa, flip it, how it resonates or works for your specific story or situation. It's somebody who's unbothered, doing things and hanging out and living their best life, but wants you to think that they are. Really, like, pulls on the charm if they see you or if they're around you or your friends or your family, right? Is attempting to make it look as if there is still this energy of connectedness or concern or caring, and not saying that there isn't concern or caring, but they want you to believe, or the people around you to believe, that it's almost like it's almost, I don't know, it's coming through like this energy of like you're to fault for the problems. Like they're so charming, they're so amazing, they're so wonderful, but for some of you, you may have actually put boundaries and we're like, no, I'm not gonna allow this, I'm not gonna enable this anymore, I'm just not gonna let you act like this or treat me like this or show up in this way or what have you. And it bothers them in that aspect because it's almost like you're not allowing anymore, but they're unbothered otherwise. They're out living their best life. They're doing their own thing. They're hanging out. And for some of you, They are just attempting for whatever reason. It's a show, okay? That's what's coming through. It's a show. They're attempting to make it look like they are still just so in love and so attached and whatever, and that you are a bit crazy is what's coming through. I just have to give you what I have, okay? You have partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. See, this is their energy coming through. This is their energy. They're out there doing their own thing, right? Unbothered, but they want you and other people connected to you to think that they're bothered. They're attempting to charm, they're attempting to do these things, not because they're still feeling connected or they're still concerned or care or whatever, or maybe there's a little bit, but mostly because they want to make you look bad. Okay. They're out here again living their best life, hanging out with friends, happily single and or kind of doing the nightly thing or one night stands, or they are, or even potentially seeing somebody or dating in the background, right? But they're attempting to keep that very hush hush to you. It's very secretive. It's like very hand finger in front of mouth, like shh, don't let Aquarius know. And of course, again, it can be vice versa flipped, but they're out here living their best life, Aquarius, but they want others to think that they're bothered by whatever the situation is, okay? And this doesn't even have to be, look at this image, fun at the beach, like almost like spring break energy, hanging out, doing whatever, and with whoever and whatever, and potentially you're at home or you know what I mean, feeling, it's almost like they may even be giving you or sending you like text messages or talking to a friend and being like, oh, I really miss them and this and that. But this is what they're really doing in the background. Aquarius spirit wants you to pay attention. Okay. Take off your rose colored sunglasses. That's what's coming through. You got sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. See? They are out doing all that, but they don't want you doing it. That's the part that bothers them. That's where they're like, oh, what's Aquarius doing though? So this unbothered energy, them doing all this stuff, it's very much like they are out living their best life, Aquarius, hanging out, living happily single, seeing a bunch of people, doing a bunch of things, having nightly hangovers or sleepovers, whatever it may be. But there is a little bit of that bothered energy because they're still like driving by your house at midnight, checking on whose car might be in your driveway, okay? Really calling and being like, hey, I saw this or that, and almost like having people even pay attention to what you're doing. So there is a bit of bothered, but mostly to what it feels like here, Aquarius says it's mostly to keep you in check. It's like this person is wanting to keep you in check. They want to make sure you're doing the sad sorrow, this and that, and you're bothered, right? But they don't want you to find out that they're doing all this stuff and they're still kind of stalking and driving by and paying attention. Okay, so they want you to keep those rose colored sunglasses on. They want you to be like, oh, you're so amazing, you're so wonderful, you're so charming, this and that. Not only you, but other people as well, your friends, your family, what have you, because they want those people in your being like, Christ, what's your problem? Why are you acting so crazy? Why are you doing this? Why are you that? Right? All the things, because they want that energy. They are living life as if they're unbothered. Okay, they want you to be bothered, but there is still that little tiny piece where there is that care and concern. They want you to think that either way, but it is there because they're not wanting to see you out here living your best life. They don't want you out having fun with friends or doing like the single thing or living in the moment. They want to make sure they're having their cake and eating it too, but you don't even get a piece of the pie. Okay, that's what's coming through. Okay. This says, nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed, Aquarius. This is interesting, isn't it? This connection is divinely timed. So that energy, what is happening is that this is not the time. Okay. It's divinely timed. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. Nothing has gone wrong. Okay. Isn't it interesting that that is what is coming through here? So there's a potential that somewhere down the path, there is a lesson that is learned by you or by this person. Okay. That it is divinely timed. That this is exactly right, what and how this connection is supposed to happen and come through. Okay? This is what has been divinely, this person or the situation, this relationship, however this comes through, is exactly coming through how it's meant to. This energy is setting you up, Aquarius, and or the other person involved, for a truth, okay, for a learning, for this energy of guiding you to what is right for you and away from what is not. Okay, this is not it's we can be like, how can this be happening, why are we in this situation, this isn't meant for me, right? And Spirit's indicating, Aquarius, this is a moment in your life. Okay, this living in the moment, this is a moment in your life, nothing has gone wrong, trust it, the process, this is exactly how it's meant to be. In this time, it's divinely guided for this to be happening the way it is. That doesn't always feel good, and whatever the outcome may be is still kind of up in the air, right? We don't see that big picture just yet. It's still, that's not coming through what that is. It's still up in the air. So even though it feels like this isn't how this is supposed to go, it's not the way it's supposed to be, Spirit is indicating that nothing has gone wrong. It is the way that this is supposed to go through. So trust this process. Isn't that interesting? Okay. I can't say that I love that. But again, Spirit's indicating trust the process. It is what it is meant to be. Okay? Nothing's gone wrong. All right? Now look, now is not the time. Isn't that interesting? So there's that contradictory energy within this. Okay? That person showing up, wanting unbothered energy, but bothered energy, wanting to look connected and caring and concerned and almost even doting, and then not, right? You have divinely timed, and now is not the time. Okay, so even though it's divinely timed, this connection is divinely timed, trust the process, nothing is gone, it's not now, this moment, this what's happening now, it's because it's not the time. Being divinely timed doesn't mean that it has to be this moment, right? It unfolds as it's meant to. Okay, you are the most precious person in my life. Now, is that true, or is that what the person is wanting you to think? Because that's the energy that's coming through here. Okay, that's the energy that they're putting out there, is this energy of, you know what, I want everybody to think that Aquarius is my main squeeze, that they're my person, that they're this and that whatever, and yet here I am doing this. Okay, so to their family and friends, and maybe even to Aquarius's family and friends, and maybe even to this person, your person's family and friends, they may be having, but it's almost like living a double life energy coming through here, like everything is on the up and up, showing up, and this and that, and da 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 da. But they're also doing this, and when there's a disconnect, they're watching what you're doing. They don't want you out there living your best life here, Aquarius. Okay, I use material possessions to mask my true self. Okay, they're masking their true self all the way around. Again, it's like they're living a double life, and I lost myself before. So there may be a bit of a fear. This could be defense mechanism. This could be stuff happening or coming up from their childhood. There's many different reasons that this could be coming through. Again, Spirit is indicating trust the process, Aquarius. If whatever ends up happening or the outcome ends up being, Aquarius, there are lessons to be learned. Okay, now why 7 of these needed to come out is beyond me. I am mindful of what I have done in the past. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of accountability or responsibility, so this may just be empty words. I want to share my happiness with you, and you might have abandoned me. Okay, so this could be the reasons right here. This feels as if this is empty words. Like they're like, you know what, Aquarius, I know what I've done. I know the past. I know this and that. And maybe they do. It doesn't feel like they're taking accountability or responsibility for it, okay? They may want to share their happiness with you, but they also want to have this on the side, okay? Again, they want their part of their pie. They want their pie and eat it too, but they don't want you to have any pie at all, okay? Not even a piece of the pie, okay? And you might have abandoned me. They're afraid that you're going to leave them if you find this out, Aquarius, this double life kind of energy, and yet it's not enough for them to stop doing it, okay? So this needs to come through. This is divinely timed. That is why this came through the way that it did, Aquarius. Whatever you decide to do, there is somebody that's charming the snakes. Could be you. Aquarius, but it's time to see past the rose-colored glasses. Again, they want their pie and they want to eat it too. They feel like they're above and they can do all the things, and they really work to charm you and the other people around you. But they want to look unbothered. They are bothered a little bit, and or they put that energy of that charm out there, Aquarius. This is for you to unravel and decide what comes next. Spirit's not giving that next, so this is, you have free will, Aquarius. Do you stay within this, or do you begin to see things a different way? Again, this is how this is meant to be. This is coming through the way it is meant to be. It's nothing's gone wrong. Aquarius, trust the process. So this is meant to uplift you and to teach you, one or both of you, um, a pretty big learning. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down below and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. So let's get over that little hump. Let's get over 10,000 subscribers. Subscribe if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? You're already here. Also, if you are a member, make sure and be on the lookout for that new members video that will be out shortly, sometime right before or right after this one, however it comes up. And as always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.